What's up, guys? My name's Zach Day.
And I'm Adam Burnett.
And we're the owners of Sen City, where we can bring the ninja course right to your home.
Just like last year, we're giving away another free ninja belt at NNL World Championships.
You don't need to be competing in Worlds to enter. All you need is a valid NNL NinjaWorks athlete ID for a chance to win.
To enter, you can go to our website at sencityninja.com, or you can enter in person at Worlds.
The winner will be drawn randomly at the end of Worlds.
We wish everyone who's competing the best of luck.
Conquer the obstacle to the top. Here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock. Think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock. I'm in motion, so now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Welcome everybody to Stage 2 of the 2021 NNL World Championship in the Kids Division. We are live from Center Court Lawrence in Lawrence Township, New Jersey. I'm Alex Cunningham alongside Mary Layton.
Hello, hello.
And Mary, it was a tough Stage 1, but for a lot of kids, an opportunity to rebound and really show their stuff on Stage 2.
Yeah, I definitely was hoping to see more clears in the kids division, and we certainly had multiple athletes that were completely capable of getting it, but just little slip-ups here and there, and the time limit really just pushing them to be as efficient as possible, and we only saw that from a few of our athletes. But I am still excited to watch Stage 2 because we have a lot of really strong contenders for World's Strongest Ninja. So there's definitely still excitement, definitely still, a title on the line for a lot of these athletes. So I hope to see them pushing themselves to move as quickly as possible. Now, Stage 2, I would venture to say, I almost want to say a tad bit less technical.
Certainly less technical than in previous days.
Yeah, it's definitely less technical than it has been for the previous age divisions. Definitely some simplifications of obstacles, but still a couple places where you could slip up for sure. We have the addition of the rings into Marvin Gardens as opposed to all of the ropes. Ring tech has been configured to be more of a ring toss as opposed to a skyhook transfer.
And smaller rings, I want to point out as well.
Yes, the yellow rings, they're a little bit easier to control. They're not going to flop around in your hand quite as much. The flopping of the rings yesterday, we only really saw that be an issue on the skyhook transfer for the mature kids, but definitely easier to manipulate. You'll see in the video footage we've added a lot of mats here. Coach Jamie Ron was helping with the setup of Stage 2 and was making absolutely sure that these athletes are going to be safe. Those skyhooks are pretty high up, and when you're hanging on with one hand, you can definitely have some nasty falls if you slide off. However, we are about to get started. We'll talk some more about some of the changes to the obstacles as we get to them. And our first athlete is Sophia Ratzman, coming to us out of Westchester. Westchester Ninja Warrior with a really, really strong showing. Two of their athletes clinching the top spots for male and female in the first wave. Kate Ruiz took grand champion for the females, and Will Vaz. Yep.
I'm sorry, never mind, keep going.
Yeah, anyway. And Will Vaz, one of our finishers in Stage 1 as well.
I thought it was Vaz, so you would know better than I would. And I believe same last name as Jake Rotzman, same gym, brother, sister?
Could be.
I'm loading up the athlete bios right now.
Mm-hmm. We'll have more of our intel for you guys soon. 2 minutes and 40 seconds is the time limit for these athletes.
Very fair time limit. I know it was a little tight on Stage 1. This is plenty of time for Stage 2.
And I was watching some of the testers go through the course. There's a couple places that they're getting hung up, but
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin Stage 2. I'm going to go over the course adjustments that have been made since the YouTube video. First and foremost, on this first obstacle, there are rings in addition to ropes. It's not just all ropes. We got some rings. On the sky hooks, originally I believe they were all sky hooks, but we have added a swinging fixed ring instead of a fourth sky hook. So we have 3 sky hooks, a ring, and a sky hook. There are 4 special deliveries after the salmon ladder now. Please remember, do not touch red. Red is dead. At the shelf grab, there is an assist rope at the beginning, And then for the Battering Ram Obstacle, there is no longer PVC sheathing over the pipes. It's just the pipes. So you can grab the pipes, but please don't grab, you know, the clamps or the vertical pipes. It's just the 2 horizontal pipes, the assist rope at the beginning and the fixed ring in the middle. Your time limit is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Best of luck to all the competitors in stage 2.
I actually left my mic on, so hopefully you guys at home were able to catch Greg's differences on this course.
All right, well, Sophia Ratzman about to go, the Unicorn Ninja, seeing what she can do on our stage 2 course here.
We had mentioned if she advanced past stage 1, perhaps she was deserving of stuffed unicorn number 29.
Oh, absolutely.
And all of these kids have experienced a couple ropes already. I believe everyone who has made it to this stage completed Boardwalk. So they had to deal with the rope in prior to Senegons, and they had to deal with the rope prior to Nice Paint Job, most likely. So rope's a familiar element to these athletes, although we're seeing Sophia having a little trouble reaching this top
Yeah,
one.
and this is going to be hopefully not a theme today, but this first obstacle is a little bit more difficult because of the fact that it's an ascending rings to ropes. If it was straight across, wouldn't be quite as difficult, but it is ascending, and these ninjas are going to want to make sure they get their hands up pretty high in the rope. Great recovery out of Sophia, and grabbing that
Great
last
work.
ring.
Still loads of time.
Absolutely. Loads of time on the clock, and then some more ropes to the rings. Now the athletes are allowed to put their feet on the ropes, but I worry about building up the swing to get to that ring.
That's a lot further than I thought, actually.
Yeah, and I believe the athletes are allowed to reset to the box if they need to.
Yeah, the key here is, going to be building up momentum on this rope. You can see she's just kind of jumping.
Just touched it.
I think she needs to use the platform to build up some speed.
Yeah, honestly, I'd like to see her go for the reach on her first kickoff because it's when she has the most momentum and the most power, right here. I
just don't think she has the wingspan.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky situation. When she gets up higher, she's a little bit closer, but that cuts off her swing because she's shortening the distance to the truss. Here she is. And if she can just trust her grab right here. Oh. And her run is still live. She is still pushing herself to try to complete this obstacle. Let's go, Sophia. Come on, Unicorn Ninja. You can do this. Oh, and a big reach.
Unicorns can fly, right?
Yes, I think unicorns can fly.
Fly like a unicorn.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, she's almost there. She's almost there.
Down to 10 seconds.
Oh, and Sophia knows she's running out of time, but she's still going to try to get to that ring.
A lot of encouragement.
Just tapped for energy. What a great effort out of Sophia today.
Could not agree more.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick last call for Kona Ice and Taxi Cab Burger.
I was getting Taxi Cab Burger after this stage. Oh, well, maybe tomorrow.
Here is Michaela Hayward coming to us from Build a Machine Fitness. Michaela, just another one of our super strong female athletes who just ran out of time on stage 1, so really excited to get the opportunity here on stage 2 to show us what they are capable of. I'm looking forward to seeing some athletes just go ring to ring. I think it's possible on that first obstacle.
And she's doing the right strategy, building up some swing. There you go. Use that platform to your advantage.
And make the reach here. There it is. Awesome work.
Big
Michaela.
applause from the crowd.
And she's going to need to figure out how to get that hand over to the next ring and building up a swing. She's going to want to go here. Awesome.
Well, she's hiked some of the highest peaks in the Adirondacks, and she made a big high move here on Ring Tech. Now, you do not bring that second ring with you. You just grab that and then you swing off. Yes.
And the risk with this being is it's
right
there.
It's right there.
All right, and she's going to want to
little bit
either
more.
reset
She has the right idea.
or reach.
Great
nice. Great awareness and patience out of Michaela.
We do have a spotter on this obstacle, by the way. We know it is a little bit high up, but we do have a spotter there just to make sure that even though there are loads of mats, that all of the kids will be fine as they fall to the ground.
And we have about a minute left on the clock.
Couldn't make the jump.
Just missed that transfer, but what a great showing out of Michaela, showing us some mad skills on that ring tech obstacle.
Notably, though, I feel like because stage 1, didn't go a lot of athletes' way, getting to stage 2 for them is going to be a huge morale booster heading into next season.
Absolutely.
And they're going to come away, these athletes that got to do stage 2 today, are going to come away with a really good attitude and really have enjoyed their day.
I hope so. And Juliana Butler is on the course right now.
Says just use JB.
Oh, yes. I remember that from the first wave.
The Wolf Ninja.
JB Butler.
JB the Wolf Ninja.
And great work out of JB here.
Now, she's not going to build up a swing, and she realizes immediately that's not going to get her the distance that she needs. That's better.
She's tall, so I think that she'll be able to make the reach here. I really would like to see these athletes running off of the platform up to this first grab. And she almost made it. She's going to need to build up that swing a little bit more.
Remember, once these athletes come off the course, that is the end of their run here in stage 2. Same in stage 3 as well.
And once again, trying to jump back and jump up to the rope. Could really get a little bit more momentum if she ran off the platform. I'm hoping we're going to see her try that this time. And her coach is on the sidelines.
Just lost her grip. Tough luck from the Wolf Ninja, but great job from JB. Macy Katula, and I've just been informed, by the way, 4 girls, 5 boys to stage 3.
4 girls and 5 boys to stage 3. All right. And this is out of 19 girls that we progressed on to stage 2 and 24 on the boys.
We mentioned in stage 1 that she's an all-star softball player. This, having made it to stage 2 in the strongest ninja, kind of the designation of an all-star ninja.
Absolutely. She says
I've been keeping I'm sorry, go ahead.
Looks up to her coach, John Hart, who is our photographer here today.
I've been keeping in communication with Scott all week just to get his impression on things, and he has been so proud of how well his athletes have done.
And she slid right off that rope, but it looks like it was intentional, right to the platform. Look at that grit.
I think she tried to bite the rope.
Oh, no. I don't know if hands, feet, and teeth are allowed on this obstacle.
I don't see why not.
That's true. Technically, it's upper body, so. Oh, she's right there. She's right there. Great pullback. Come on, girl.
Yes!
And
great determination. That's going to be a huge victory getting up to that ring.
And she's using the rope to pull herself over to that second ring. Excellent technique right there.
We got to get it off. This is a little harder than traditional ring tosses because of how long those hooks are. Now, don't bring that one with you. Don't bring that one with you. Oh, no.
And she got a little bit confused when she had the ring in her hand and was looking at the ring that she was about to grab and just kind of dropped down. But a great run for Macy.
It will not show up in the box score, but what excellent determination getting up to that ring.
Absolutely. For all of these females, actually, it's been a really tough go to get up to that first ring.
Libby Peretta, the Liberty Ninja.
Liberty! Lady Liberty.
And look at that. I assume that's her sister on the sideline holding up some stuffed eagles.
That's amazing.
Living the gimmick.
And I saw a nice big run off there. I really do think we're going to see some athletes go ring to ring to ring, maybe a little bit later in the wave. Those rings.
So far, the Liberty Ninja making quick work of Martin Garvin's, in fact, in the fastest time.
There she is. Lots of momentum here
Yes.
and an easy reach for Libby.
Hanging on. There's that grit. And this last one, a little bit easier because that ring will bring you right to that hook.
I do like how there's just a little bit of added technicality to that move by the skyhook being placed a little bit forward. Now she's a whole 31 seconds ahead of Michaela Hayward's time to that point. That was due to the fact that she got up to that first ring really quickly.
Let's see if she's able to make this swing.
Come on,
Michaela
Libby.
wasn't. She is.
All right.
And the Liberty Ninja showing the way.
And you can probably static all of these.
Oh!
No! And just fell off, making the reach for that special delivery.
It's been a long day for these kids. Stage 1 skills and now stage 2 that requires a lot of upper body strength. So maybe just ran out of gas, but tremendous work. She moves into first place. And remember, top 5 move on. Who knows?
And
That's pretty fast.
Olivia is up, moving through Marvin Gardens.
Livia Getting. I just noticed sometimes they call her No Olivia. The cartwheel ninja. I know Philip was talking about how he got forced into doing a cartwheel on camera. I just did a somersault. There was no cartwheeling for me. And now she actually started climbing and now is building a swing. It's kind of working so far, but she's got to watch that top. That is technically legal, but those are some screws and those are not fun to grab.
Trains out of Jungle Gym Warriors, so you see Kayla Bergstrom on the sideline trying to give her some pointers on how to get to that ring.
Not sure if we should be reading this, but it says she's secretly like a little stick of dynamite, small but unexpectedly intense and loud.
Look at
And
this.
she's
look
showing
at this
some
build.
grit and determination.
She's gonna need the build is good.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow.
I think she just isn't trusting that forward reach here. So if we can get that, there it is.
Oh, fingertips. Well, she knows she can get it now.
Yep. And she's been up on this rope for a really long time. I hope that she squeezes for this reach. Hey!
Awesome work.
Oh my gosh. Now let's see what she has left. She's going to have to do a couple one-armed hangs from these rings to move over and through the obstacle. Oh, and knows that she's got to hold on really tight here. And her coach is telling her she doesn't need to take that ring with her.
Doesn't want to make the same mistake as Macy a few runs ago.
Wow. Looking for the dismount.
Watch that hook, though. Great work.
All right.
Applause from photographer John Hart.
Olivia is excited by Jessie Graff as her most inspiring ninja because she represents girl power. And Livia is showing us a lot of girl power here on this course.
As have all of our ladies. They have all fought so admirably,
Absolutely.
not only in stage 1, but especially in stage 2. She's not able to get to that bar, but
Even
a big hug from Coach Kayla Bergstrom.
Even though these ladies haven't gotten past special delivery, the fight that we are seeing out of them to make it through this course is just spectacular. And now we are.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the competitor. Somebody just left me a funny note in my spreadsheet. Jalen Cates is our next ninja. Oh, the tattoo ninja kid. We meant to ask her if those tattoos were real.
Right.
If she's near us at the end of her run, we'll ask her.
Yeah, we're gonna need to
They look
touch base
real.
with her. Great technique right there. Running backwards off the platform.
Wow, that's one of the best swings we've seen.
So confident going through this obstacle. Look at this. Going right after a single pullback. Definitely going to have the fastest time to this point, I would imagine. And we will see a full 8 seconds ahead of the Liberty Ninja, who just ran a few minutes ago. And another tough rope swing up to the obstacle. That wasn't too hard for her on ring tech. Easy work on the Lawrence ladder.
Let's see that jump.
And let's go.
Yes.
Good. And now if she can just nail this hand placement.
Yeah, we only saw Libby get it.
You know, I never really thought, and maybe it's just because they're tired and their grip is exhausted, a single-handed reach from a static position into a special delivery, it seems like, you know, the last 2 athletes we've seen do it, they've missed that grab, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. Now, these athletes can also use the outside of the special delivery, which would be a little bit more like grabbing a bar. It just wouldn't be the most straightforward swing. So that might be why we're seeing some of them avoid it. But on the course now is Cammy, as she likes to go by.
Cammy Gable. She did excellent in skills, 2nd overall, won the express lane, 2nd in full swing, and 2nd in step-by-step. So tremendous work on those skills for Cammy. So if she goes deep into stage 2, she very well could be our strongest ninja. But first, ring tech.
And building up that grip, her coach telling her to go with a different approach here.
Coming out of obstacle athletics on Long Island, New York.
And almost with that reach.
And there's that swing that we've seen a couple of our runners do.
Oh,
They're just
and
not able to get up there.
dropping back down. I think she's going to go for that swing again, but maybe a little bit lower on the rope.
Okay.
Working on the build. And her coach telling her to turn. It's the right coaching. She just needs a little bit more momentum before she makes that turn.
And you can see she's starting to get a little sideways on that swing, which means that she has all that much more to get to.
And I think she's trying to be in the right position to grab the ring.
Still well over a minute.
There we go. Now the swing here is good. The build is good. Lots of power here. Hey! There it is. Nice work out of Ninja Cammy.
Remember, don't bring that one on the 2nd hook with you. You don't need it. Just an extra object in your hand.
Ooh, and when you go to a dismount from a sky hook,
nice.
And not too much of an issue for her. Sometimes you see those athletes get a little bit crazy with their bodies and how they're swinging around, but it was great.
Yeah, a lot of these athletes only about 4 foot tall. That dismount is kind of scary for them. Not able to get, well, yeah, I mean, she put in a lot of work on ring tech.
On that rope.
No shame at all. Well done to her. All right, the Buka Kanana ninja.
She looks up to her brother Xander, the Minotaur. We did see the Minotaur on the course yesterday, if I recall correctly.
It's Minotaur.
Minotaur. Are you sure?
Somebody let us know in chat.
Yeah, somebody let us know.
One of us is going to look really silly.
Minotaur or Minotaur? I don't know if there are pronunciation guides for mythical creatures.
She goes by Tempe for short. Temperance Hartman.
First place in the 5-6 Texas League Ninja Championships. Wow. Super strong build right there.
There was a tie for 3rd in side-by-side, which is interesting because you only have 3 medals. So maybe a game of rock, paper, scissors is in the cards. I'm just kidding. I'm sure we'll find another medal. Well done. As the dismount.
Oh,
yes.
wow. And those heels were right on the end right there.
Step by step. I've been calling it side by side all week. It's step by step.
All right, the build
I was bound
looks
to do
good.
it eventually.
I'd like to see her go.
So would I, and she just ran out of gas.
The more that you see them swing, the less confident they are in the move is usually what we see.
Well, she'll bring back a big smile and a lot of lessons learned to Fortified Fitness. And I have just been informed in the booth.
We are both wrong.
Is Minotaur.
Now, this is just random words appearing on a spreadsheet, so I'm going to need to see some peer-reviewed sources confirming that this is the actual correct pronunciation.
See, I would like to remind all of our ninja parents, I have a pronunciation sheet.
For their names, but not for their nicknames.
Emily
Bauco.
Bauco, sure.
Emily.
I I bring this up because the name on the how do you pronounce your name is Emily. Yes, I know how to pronounce Emily. Wow, she's right up there. Very quick. Great pace.
I like this. I like what I'm seeing out of Emily so far. Now, Emily was one of our top female ninjas. I believe she was in Wave E, so definitely a strong performance.
Sounds right.
She is the Season 6 New England Regional Champion. And again, these female athletes, the World Championship's already been decided, but they are still going for World's Strongest Ninja.
Honestly, you could tell these kids, and she's the first today to grab that special delivery, you could tell these kids there's nothing on the line, and they'd still go just as hard.
Absolutely. And she is our first female to make it through special delivery.
High likelihood now of making it to stage 3, and you know she'd love to get there.
Absolutely. And the New England Regionals course, it was a tough grip gauntlet at the end for these ninjas, so definitely going to be able to make a strong
just
showing.
Wasn't able to make
no,
Shay.
I think she may have bumped her head on that shelf.
Uh-oh, you might be right.
Go, Tristan!
I think you're right.
All right,
Well, we'll
but
get her
she's
some medical
we'll
attention
get her
as
some ice.
I'm going to say this like 10 times. Kristin Martin has a blue mohawk. Blue mohawk, 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 blue. It's blue.
I
It
think
is
you
not
got it.
pink. It is blue.
Did
the
you
color
say
is
it was a
blue.
pink?
I did say it was pink. But again, I'm colorblind, and she's like 50 feet away from me. So I would
right.
like to emphasize it is a blue mohawk, not a pink mohawk. Her mohawk is blue. Her mom, Nicole, actually one of our World's administrative team members.
Yes, and her sister actually was hoping to commentate with us today, actually. So she was with us during some of the Stage 2 test runs, and I had her commentate the test runs. And she's
Nice.
got a bright future. Love to see more people venturing into the commentating field. It definitely elevates the sport and makes things more exciting for the athletes.
Yeah, we do need more female commentators. I will give you that. Nothing I can do about it as a guy. But. Now, I want to note, they can use the sides of all but that third special delivery, but so far they haven't needed it.
See, if you're uncertain about the grab, I would go for the side because it's a little bit easier to not miss. But I think what that also does, though, because it's strapped up on 2 attachment points, it's going to turn it in a weird way, and you could slide off. So I do think that going for the center of those holds is the right way to go.
Originally, they were supposed to lachet on the sides of those special delivery boards, but that was a last-minute change. The good thing about this course is it's very fluid, and she makes the grab.
Oh, and that look on her face, she wasn't sure. She just almost missed the front grab right there.
She actually hit her head on one of the splat-a-lots, so seeing another competitor hit her head on a lachet obstacle was probably not a good omen, but it's working out so far.
And her grip's still looking super strong. Nice height.
Just under a minute to go.
That. And her family losing her mind on the sidelines.
As they should. And Tristan with the blue mohawk.
Her coach telling her to look down, chest up.
That is, in fact, her father.
She is going to need to run this. Look down, chest
Yes.
up, and that's the way to go. Pops is a good coach.
Well, this was the obstacle that took out a lot of athletes in the mature kids, but with those rams out, this is just a matter of speed, although she actually got one of the rings caught. She should have enough time.
She should be able to finish this course. She's going to need to push those boxes pretty quick. She's got about 10 seconds left.
Uh-oh, they didn't lock.
No.
They didn't lock.
Oh, no.
They didn't lock.
And
Okay, she's allowed to progress forward, so that works.
Okay.
Kristin Martin.
Wow.
Just the second girl all week to hit a buzzer on stage 2, even in the strongest ninja division. Oh my goodness, a big hug from Sister Taylor. The entire Martin clan should be so proud, and I'm sure they are.
I have literally no idea who I'm talking to on the other side of the stage. I have no idea. they're just like, Mary, we looked up the deputy, and I'm like, who are you?
All right, and next, Summer Lim stepping up to the platform showing us what she's got on Marvin Gardens here.
Sorry, I needed a minute. The Shadow Ninja from Ninja Nation Frisco. She's been repping her coach, Karsten Williams.
Almost got that on the first swing. What great power.
By the way, after I made fun of him yesterday, Karsten with the Ninja Nation shirt today.
Oh, excellent.
No, don't bring it. Just drop it. Just drop it.
Good.
Smart.
Nice.
I'm sure she could have figured that out on her own. But,
She probably could have, yeah.
Commentator's instinct.
Commentator and coach. It's a tough combination.
Yeah, that's true.
Just can't keep quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the Shadow Ninja is about to show us what she's got here on the Lawrence ladder.
Oh,
no!
Wasn't able to get enough height. That is an upward lache. It's about 4 feet across, and it's only a foot up today. I think it was 2 feet up yesterday.
But still,
yeah.
that makes it about, you want to throw with the power of a 6 to 7 foot lache to get that, or 5 to 6 foot.
Makes sense, yeah.
All right.
She was third and over the ladder, but over the ladder.
Over the ledge?
Thank you.
Over the ledge.
Third, yeah, I'm gonna get made fun of so bad for that.
All right,
For all this,
Addison
really.
Stockham coming up to the starting platform. She trains at Jungle Gym. And we're going to get a quick course correction here. One of the tennis balls fell off of the edge of one of the attachment
Anthony
points.
DeFranco really showing off his strength.
Absolutely.
Multi-time
the number
NNL
one
World
workout,
Championship finalist.
number one workout you're ever going to get is setting up for other people to work out.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely agreed. No question.
She is so honored to have qualified for Worlds. This is her first big athletic achievement, and she's made it all the way to stage 2.
I don't know
incredible.
who's just told me this, but apparently the banner. They've hung banners here at Center Court Lawrence for all of the. We're gonna have a stop down while they fix that anyway. They have hung banners for all of the athletes that finished top 3 in skills, and there was a skill last year called Climb the Ladder, and apparently for Charlie Ball it says Climb over the ladder. So I was not too far off when I saw OTL on my spreadsheet.
Interesting.
Hi, Jake.
And we
Apparently
are
it's Jake.
icing out Addison here, making her weight. She's stretching out that grip. Good job, Chica. And Mr. Anthony DeFranco showing us that all good gym owners and all good course designers should have duct tape readily available at a moment's notice.
Honestly, just everyone should have duct tape readily available at a moment's notice. That's just good life advice in general.
You know, MacGyver would be proud.
Yes. Yeah, so those tennis balls starting to come off. Anthony, you're applying several additional layers of duct tape, and those tennis balls are cut out so that they can thread the bare end of the pipes so that none of the athletes get cut or have any sort of blunt damage. By the way, yes, we know that kids, the second half of Kids Stage 1 was labeled Kids Stage 2. We accidentally changed it to Stage 2 before the live stream ended. And yes, we will get those mature kids Stage 3 up to you ASAP. Internet working better today. We just haven't had time because, you know, lot of moving parts here at the World Championship. We promise it will be up very soon. I don't know how soon because I'm not clairvoyant. It will be up soon, I promise.
All right, and Addison, one of our first females to have completed nice paint job. She actually had a really great skip to the end on it, if I do recall correctly. A really great move to get the clear just as the time ran out.
Right, this was the athlete raising awareness for pediatric mental health. Extremely important. Mental health is physical health. And she's got a great swing. Look at that swing.
That was beautiful.
Part of the Jungle Gym team, Caleb Bergstrom on the sidelines. Okay, bring that ring with you. This is the easy one.
Oh, no. All right, getting a little bit hung up here, but
there you go,
great
gets
awareness.
Kind of slammed it in.
Very
that hook,
calm right now. Very calm. You might have seen a different ninja get a little bit concerned at that point and lose their focus, but she stayed locked in and got that ring right on there.
Well, the Warrior Ninja not living up to her name, which is a good thing, as it turns out.
That is a good thing.
We had the Fiery Ninja yesterday. I suppose Metaphorically, she lived up to her name.
Oh, and she did catch in a switch grip. I can only see one hand. Really great job. So we are moving through. Special delivery. Reaching down to get that grab. Now, I don't know the average size of most of our ninjas here, but that reach from the 3rd to the 4th special delivery might be a challenge for some of our smaller athletes.
Yeah, I was noticing that as well. I was actually kind of thinking that they were going to have to lachey downwards to that. I'm really glad they don't.
You know, they do have, I'm thinking of one athlete in particular who's a little bit on the smaller side, Griffin Mace actually. He may have to lachey down, but what's nice about this is that the side handles on that 4th special delivery are in place.
Exactly right.
No!
Well, she peeled off.
And Addison went for a big lachey.
Every ninja peels at some point. You might as well get it out of the way when you're above a bunch of mats.
You know, I heard one, a coach describe to me that ninja, you have a luck meter, almost like in a video game. There's so many falls that you can recover from, but there are just some mistakes that you make that, you know, that's when you're going to hit the floor.
That was Dave Kavanaugh yesterday.
Ah, yes.
Remember we argued about statistics. Soon to...
All right, and now we're getting a look at our first male ninja on the course here.
Grayson Jamo. The Iron G Ninja. One of our many Lost Island Warrior athletes. That's actually an outdoor facility in Colorado.
I am so glad we found them.
All right, trying to get that swing so they can get the ring off the hook. There you go.
Now,
perfectly done.
Jamo says his good luck charm is wearing fun socks during competition.
They're shorter socks, but they are fun.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I do not recommend going with one foot there.
Those
but it worked.
Tacos on them. It's not Taco Tuesday, but we'll take it.
Every day is Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
Happy Taco Friday, everybody. Actually, it's Pizza Friday, but it's also Taco Tuesday. Could not
dear.
get up. Actually, it looks like he has a little hint of a blue mohawk. Starting to work on one. Yeah. On the same
All
obstacle,
right.
too.
Our next athlete stepping up is Antonio Ishe, coming to us from Ninja Nation Frisco. This is the Fortnite Ninja. We talked about his increased hand-eye coordination as a result of playing Fortnite. Actually, several studies concluding that video game playing does increase hand-eye coordination.
Now, there is a gentleman who goes by the nickname Ninja that plays Fortnite. And then we have a Fortnite Ninja. But I just want to point out that you have never seen Ninja from Fortnite and the Fortnite Ninja in the same place. Although I'm pretty sure he is much older than 8, so if this is the same person, never mind. That'd be something.
And sounds like he goes by Tony. You can hear his coach calling out to him on the course. And
Coach Jonathan Bange.
he flipped his hand around there to make it easier to put the ring onto the sky hook, and that was a good idea. Maybe took a little time, but...
Second place in the South Central Regional. We have mentioned that the South Central is becoming increasingly stacked. That he got second place is a huge accomplishment. He's made it to Stage 2 and now making good work of Stage 2.
And now it's time for that reach. Oh, wow, and went for the undergrab there. Did not get a lot of a pullback off of the salmon ladder bar, but should be able to make that reach. Pretty close. He's going to need a little more pullback to get down to this next special delivery. Awesome
Good
work.
landing. Now, most of these athletes ran out of time on Stage 1. I feel like Stage 2 is quite a bit more up their alley. They can really take their time, build up some momentum, and although I am seeing some grimacing.
Yeah, it looks like Tony is about to gas out, but we'll see if he can make this lachey to the flying shelf here. Oh, and good build there.
No.
And just didn't have quite enough on that grab. And
Great
now-
job for Antonio Tony Waishe.
And now Ryan can too.
It's a long day, Mary. It's okay.
Sorry, guys. I just yawned into the microphone. My apologies. Ryan
I've
can
done
too.
it like 5,000 times, so you don't need to apologize.
I heard it in my headphones this time, so I was upset. I've avoided it for the most part today. Ryan
That's okay. I just headbutted at my mic.
making good work through Marvin Gardens. Again, I'm still waiting for an athlete to skip the ropes entirely and just go on the rings. We'll see if that happens today.
And we're getting a great shot of the back of his shirt. He calls himself Captain Ryan, after presumably his favorite superhero, Captain America. Coming out of Axios Warrior down in Brownsville, Texas, one of the most southern cities of Texas. They've held several NNL competitions.
I like that little hop that he just did to really make sure his feet landed in the right spot on that dismount platform.
Actually, now that I think about it, I just picked like a random clip from Axios as background footage when I was explaining the strongest ninja in one of the regionals announcements. That's it. And I'm kind of thinking that kid looked like Ryan. I don't know if it was the same kid. Somebody will have to tell me. It's in the regionals video when I forget what part of it, but I had to pull a
Ooh,
random
and
clip
looks
from
like he's gonna
Axios.
good. Going with the static. Good choice for Ryan here.
Well, he's definitely strong. On to the back half of stage 1, and it only gets harder from here with the shelfies.
Definitely a more relaxed course than stage 1. There's a little bit more of an opportunity to take your time. Not that you want to, though. If you're going to get the clear on stage 2, you definitely want to do it in a faster amount of time. He looks excited with that grab right there.
As he should be.
Struggling to bring that other hand forward, but he gets it. And a great build so far. We'll see him go on this next one.
Come on,
if he's trusting.
Ryan. Yes.
Nice grab, Ryan.
Great landing, 24 seconds. Trying to walk French toe sticks. This is interesting.
Now, will he get it? Oh, no.
Those French toe sticks are really heavy. I actually got sketched out by them yesterday before I attempted them. But these kids, as you can see, much lighter than I am, barely moved them.
All right, and now Avit Summer, the Sunshine Ninja from Movement Lab, one of the lab rats out here today. Getting lots of cheers from his teammates.
Even
That's
Jamie
awesome.
Ron getting in on the fun. But Sophia Oster on the sideline trying to get Avit to calm down. And staying calm is going to be the key for the Sunshine Ninja. Oh, wait a minute. Those... Oh, no, they are Ultimate Ninja socks.
Yes. He does train in Movement Lab, Ohio. But you did mention that Jamie Ron got in on the cheers, so maybe location change sometime this year.
Good swing. I love the headband, by the way. That really makes it. Great landing.
A good grab on the salmon ladder bar.
And he's up on special delivery as well, making quick work. Great reach.
One-handing that special delivery. Casual.
Very casual. Shelfies now. This has been pretty difficult. Building up a swing and the jump.
Nice work. And his time right now, he was about 6 seconds ahead of Ryan Cantu's time. Ryan Cantu went out after Shelfies on French toast sticks. I'm seeing a little bit more swings here than we saw from Ryan. Oh, he is gritting it out here. Hands, shaking those hands, and actually a full 20 seconds ahead of Ryan.
He has loads of time left and not a whole lot of obstacles ahead of him. Makes the grab. Big smile. Looks like he is going to be our second finisher in the first for the boys. I love it.
He just gave us a little smile. We're smiling too.
He is so excited.
Too,
usually you don't want to smile until the end of the course, but he knows he's going to clear.
He's got it.
Just get that lock.
There we go.
Ooh, he is
Look
fired
at that
up. That's the happiest we've seen anyone so far today.
He is excited.
David
and
Summer,
he
the
should
Sunshine
be.
Ninja, has brought the sun out here on stage 2. John, what do you think about that shot? That was a good one, huh? Couldn't hear me.
Focused on his.
Makes sense. Perhaps we should focus on ours as we go to Laura Pertner, who is 3rd place overall in the skills, which makes sense because of that 10-foot lache that she hit once.
Mm-hmm. I think we mentioned earlier during stage 1, can casually throw 9-foot laches.
Usually. She also plays competitive soccer and enjoys musicals and dogs. Has a dog named Honolulu. Interesting dog name. Didn't get a good kick off the platform, but is able to use her momentum to her advantage.
Yeah, didn't even really use her feet there too much to help her with that movement.
She does
All
have a
up her
little bit
body.
longer of a wingspan than some of the ninjas at the beginning of this heat.
And that was an interesting technique there.
Come
She
on.
did a little bit of a forward kick before she removed the ring, and that kind of set her circle up. Definitely interesting tech. I wouldn't necessarily think you super need it based on the movement of the ring, but certainly can't hurt.
Makes the catch. Oh, and she's going to be the first today to lache into special delivery, but now not a whole lot of swing.
Yeah, I'm not
You can go
so
back to that bar.
sure how much that bar spins, but some of the athletes might not feel comfortable reaching out to something. And
I think it's a little
missing.
spinny. That's okay. She has another try. Gets it there.
There we go.
We've seen special delivery be a menace. Just to name a few athletes that we expected to contend for the World Championship but went out on special delivery: Bella Palmer, Corinne Capriati, Charlie Ball, all out on special delivery today, or this week. I am sure once we go back to the lache configuration for the elites, it's going to take out even more big names. Building up a swing. Makes the catch.
Great work.
No, wasn't able
just
to make the next one.
Just slipped off right there, but she is in 3rd place right now. We do still have quite a few girls to get through, but combined with her 3rd place in skills overall, that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, we still have 25 more ninjas on stage 2, so don't go anywhere, everybody. Actually, everybody who is going to run now made it all the way to the end of stage 1. We're going to go through these athletes who did not complete splat a lot within the time limit.
Harry Chubbs, he's known as Harry Thumbs.
Loves to have Nerf wars with his brother and his friends in the neighborhood. Sounds like fun.
It does sound like fun.
Rocking the blue and orange aesthetic. I like it. Some long socks. Not quite color matching, though. That's okay. You've still got some time, buddy. You'll get there. You'll get there. Building up a swing. I mean, clearly somebody has a sock dealer if we have all these custom socks floating around. We gotta hook this guy up with some Harry Thumbs socks.
That would be fantastic.
I mean, I've already made one new merch this week. I might as well make another, you know. Get as many royalties as I can. 1 minute, 30 seconds as he approaches the shelfies. I think he's got this, Mary.
I do think he's got this as well. An easy reach out to the ring after the shelf. And a big
Great
throw.
kick. This kid is powerful. A little bit of a grimace.
Boy.
No, just ran out of gas. Those shelfies are not the most fun objects in the world to grab. If you've ever done double steps at your gym, same kind of grab, same idea. And especially when that swings back and forth like that, no shame at all for falling on that. Excellent season from Harry Thumbs.
But the Sizzle Ninja is starting up. This is Colton Davis.
Colton Davis is the Sizzle Ninja. He trains at Ultimate Ninjas Chesterfield and at Sam Folsom's barn. The ninja that he looks up to the most is Jamie Ron. You can see he's on the sidelines, so I'm sure Colton, I'm not sure if that's added pressure, but I'm sure he's very glad to see Jamie Ron, who he looks up to so much. Colton placed first in all 5 of his NNL competitions that he competed in this season, including first in his regional championship. He's qualified for Worlds in the last 2 seasons, but he wasn't able to make it last year. This is his first time at the World Championship, and he's been so impressive so far. He can beat his coach, Jamie Ron, in a dead hang contest by 8 minutes with a time of 20 minutes and 5 seconds. He earned the nickname Sizzle Ninja because he competed in several barbecue competitions with multiple first-place calls with his famous smash burgers and secret sizzle sauce.
I think that was all in one breath.
I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to see if I could get that whole thing in verbatim by the time finished.
Well, Colton is having a fantastic time in the course right now. Getting to special delivery shouldn't be too much of an issue for him. I was about to remark, but I didn't want to interrupt the Colton spiel there. He looked really calm. He had, one hand on the ring and then
Great
one
focus.
hand hanging out. Looked super calm. Didn't look like he was worried about anything. And skipping that rope, jumping right there.
Yeah, if this Sizzle Ninja is sizzling on the inside, we can't tell. He is calm and collected as if it's another day in the gym. And, of course, training at Sam Folsom's barn, you know he's done crazy stuff like this before.
Absolutely.
I love that shirt still with the fire in his eyes. That's great.
Oh, wow. And that was that was a throw, dude. That was a throw. I wasn't sure if he was going to hold on there, but he did. And now Colton, one of our smaller athletes, we did just see him struggle a bit on that reach
He's
to
shaking
special
out
delivery.
quite a bit. I wonder if he's starting to run out of gas.
Yes!
He's got French toast sticks.
And he
He
is
has just enough time.
Sometimes I wonder if the shakeout is because they see other ninjas do it in between obstacles sometimes.
He's just sizzling his arms,
That is true. That is true. If there's a lot of sizzle, they want to cool it off a little bit. But we are getting under 20 seconds, but that should be plenty of time for Colton here to finish stage 2 and going for that tough box push, locking it in.
He's the first to lock it in, but the third to hit the buzzer.
Wow. Great work, Colton.
With 7 seconds to spare, a big hug. I'm not sure if that's
he's
a
so
hug or so
happy.
much just exhaustion after the battle he just went into.
So happy to get that. All right, and now we have Briella Schoback coming to us from Obstacle Academy. Briella had a phenomenal run. And now we will get to see her tackle stage 2. Briella got all the way through the bazooka barrel. And she has a fun fact that we didn't get to share during stage 1. She can wiggle her eyes really fast. And so hopefully with this those fast twitch muscles that she must have, she can use some of them to get through this course quickly.
I had to go get some water.
Super strong reach right there. And great swing here. Coach Sam on the sidelines helping her through this.
Briella doesn't have a nickname, but her mom calls her B. They have an A and a B in their family.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Adeline, also a ninja.
And I think Adeline didn't compete this year, as far as I know. I think she took some time off from ninja. Wanted to focus more on soccer, if I recall correctly.
Now, I don't know. I don't remember which sister this is, but I believe they've been working on a granola bar business. So make sure you buy their granola bars. She's just taking a fall.
She's breathing.
Mom on the sidelines just making sure she breathes.
Yep.
She's okay. Oh, maybe had the wind knocked out of her.
Yes. And
yeah, I think she just had the wind knocked out of her.
That's a tough fall right there. We have raised up the mats here so that it's not quite as far of a fall for these athletes from the obstacles, but it is still pretty high up off the ground. Definitely some of the taller truss systems.
Yeah, she hit pretty flat on her chest too. I had the wind knocked out of me at about her age and was so scared. I fell straight off the monkey bars, flat on my chest, onto mulch. Thought I was gonna die, but she's gonna be okay.
And Keegan Triba up to the platform, already on to Marvin Gardens. Coming to us from the Ninja Academies. I believe Hamden is where he trains out of. Oh, Windsor. I had that wrong.
And he's an accomplished triathlete. I mean, that is just amazing that he is able to complete a triathlon at that age. I think about the longest triathlon I've done is the length of a backyard. Quite possibly the shortest triathlon ever completed, but Keegan could definitely take me in a race. I'm saying my triathlon was short. I'm sure his was very long. Just wanted to be clear.
Now, one thing that we missed during his stage 1 run, he enjoys whittling. So I wonder what he's created. It's his whittling.
Oh, I thought that was just a typo of whistling. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Whittling is when you take a piece of wood and you use a small, I believe it's either a pocket knife or just a small knife to carve something out of it.
Ah, interesting.
I once whittled a pipe that was used in a play.
Ah, neat.
Yeah, as a prop.
Now, you kind of went around the side there, cliffhanger style, on that second shelf. Not going to be able to do it on this third one because it's going to be swinging.
And, oh no.
Ah, not able to make the grab. Coach spots him, though, so he's okay.
Again, took a lot of swings there before going for that grab. And usually when you see all those swings, those athletes there, they're kind of trying to figure out how they're going to grab things, and not always a good sign. Keegan ended his run, but still a really great performance out of Keegan. He's right in the 5th spot. Remember, we're only taking 5 athletes from the boys over to stage 3. Unless, of course, we have more than 5 finishers today, which we've only seen 7 of our 25 athletes. I think we may have more than just 5 headed over to stage 3.
Well, that remains to be seen, but in the meantime, it's Talon Reuter coming out of Iron Sports. The Iron Ninja Josh Salinas, the athlete he looks up to the most, because he always pushes him to be better. That is a great role model to have, including Coach Grant, who's been on the sidelines for so many excellent runs. He coached one of his athletes, KK Andrews, through this stage yesterday. Let's see if he can get Talon through today.
And the Lil Preacher Man is on to Ring Tech right here.
He says he loves rodeo events and has won several Mutton Bustin' awards. I do not know what that means.
Mutton Bustin' Awards. You know we're all looking this up on Google right now.
Well, you are. I am focusing on this run. Also rides horses and alpacas. Oh, I'm sorry. Rides horses and raises alpacas. Even more interesting. He is on to special delivery. These are very staticable for these athletes.
And Mutton Bustin' is actually a livestock show in Houston and rodeo. So it must be where he gets some of his rodeo experience from.
Ha.
And easy control on the edge of that with his hand in an awkward position. Still looking super strong here. I like the looks of this throw. Nice and high.
Oh, he's got it.
Fantastic. Still looking super strong. ready for that big throw forward, and I think we'll see it here. Oh, maybe not. Still thinking about it.
Second guesses it and makes the
But
grab.
he gets it. 50 seconds on the clock. He's about 3 seconds ahead of Colton Davis this time. Colton was the fastest to this point.
So he can really slow it down here. He goes. Great
Nice
job.
work.
You can see because these athletes are a lot lighter, those French toe sticks barely moving. And I think that ring is a little lower than some of the other divisions as well. I could be mistaken. But he is gliding across these bars here. Called momentum shift because the other divisions had the sliding PVC pipes. They do not. They're just going across the bars. And we're about to have another clear.
Here we go, Colton.
Look at Grant. He's fired up. Talon Reuter.
Fantastic job out of Talon.
And after only 4 buzzers in stage 1, we are already at 4 buzzers in stage 2. Maybe we should have flip-flopped the stages.
Perhaps.
Although 2 minutes 40 seconds for 120 runners, we'd still be on stage 1.
All right, guys. Gavin Shields, one of the New England Ninjas, earned his spot on stage 2 by getting through Bazooka Barrel in a fast time. And now we'll see what he's got for us on this stage.
Another one of the TA Fitness athletes. Coach Lucas Reale on the sidelines. I think that's chalk, I assume. He's holding some kind of gift bag. It's an interesting chalk receptacle.
Yeah, it's actually like a shopping bag. It's just easier to hold it open so people can put their hands in. Traditional chalk bags, you can't quickly grab chalk for both hands at the same time, and so you're starting to see a lot of ninjas carry around some less traditional chalk bags that are easier to get your hands into quickly, which makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice work for Gavin here. And special deliveries, an obstacle that's been up at TA Fitness Plymouth.
He missed it. That's okay. He can get it here.
Nice work.
No chalk, though, after all that.
No chalk, but still loads of time.
I mean, he does have quite a bit of chalk on his shirt, so I think he has plenty.
And on the sideline, you can see his teammate, Grayson Rukas, who we'll see run a little bit later.
That's right. He's one of the 4 still in contention for the World Championship.
So great to see them all cheering each other on. Oh, and
Nice
what a
catch.
grab.
Makes the dismount.
Okay. His hands were a
Deep
little
breath.
funny. And
Still
now he
has a
just-
minute left. He's well ahead of Talon's pace.
Oh, no.
But this is going to be tough.
Oh, boy.
Wow. He's holding on. Legal.
Yep.
Still in play. Hands and feet on this obstacle. Smart decision going back to the second French toe stick.
And he is trying to save this. Lucas telling him to go back to the platform or to go forward.
Well, he's kind of stuck. I think he might as well at this point go for the ring. Well, he's not the rodeo ninja. We haven't had an experienced rodeo rider, I don't know, as the last runner. He's riding these French toe sticks like a rodeo, and he's going for it. What a great effort.
Awesome work out of Gavin. Oh, and you can tell he's a little bit bummed out about that one, but still a great run for this Munchkin. All right, and now
he's currently
Wilson.
in 4th place. I presume, will be maybe not moving on, but probably top 10, if I'd guess. Wilson Slickhouse, the Tiger Blood Ninja. I said Slickhouse in stage 1. I'm doubling down with Slickhouse in stage 2 because I'm not sure. More chanting from the Movement Lab Ohio team. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
I almost jinxed it in stage 1. We have not seen an athlete overshoot a platform yet this week, at least not while I've been here.
We're going to have that green mat that you see underneath them pushed up against the platform, but we were looking at it and we said, we just don't want to see any ninjas running off to build the rope momentum and maybe depressing the green mat. So we made it super clear where the end of the platform is.
Let's see how he does on Lawrence ladder.
Wilson's having a good run. Lots of power.
Great
Makes
jump.
that transfer.
On to special delivery. And makes the landing. Here's some chalk. Uh-oh, there goes the chalk. But he's all chalked up and ready to go. The Tiger Blood Ninja. Looking very determined. He's got the eye of the tiger, dare I say.
Oh,
Great
wow. Look
jump.
at that.
Oh, look at the lab rats. They're fired up. And it's so great to see his teammates sticking around to support him and the other lab rats that have made stage 2.
Big smack right there. We have about 50 seconds. Plenty of time to get through this course as long as he gets moving.
Here we go. Go, go. Oh, and he grabbed the strap. That is a disqualification, although he did fall off the side. And I am actually, good thing he grabbed the rope because that could have been a scary fall. But he lands on his feet, and he is okay.
Easton Kolik coming to us from the Warrior Factory.
He had a very memorable run where he had a lot of time left on the clock heading into Splat-A-Lot, but just not able to complete it on time. The Silent Beast Ninja, they call him. Got his nickname because when he's being coached, he barely talks, and his coach calls him a beast on the obstacles for his size.
And his coach, Darren, on the sideline from Warrior Factory.
Darren's been on the sidelines for a couple runs this week, I believe.
And Darren had a ton of athletes out for New England Regionals. And remembering he doesn't need to bring that second ring with him. Just
Doesn't
use
need to
that
bring this
one.
one. And dismounts. Well, he is a student of the game. And he is listening to his coach here, guiding him through this course. Makes the jump. On
Good work
special
from Easton.
delivery.
Easton has a shorter
Oh,
grip.
and he's
Yep.
the first to grab the sides. That is legal for this division.
Yeah, and he is one of the shorter athletes in this division, so I'm not surprised by that move, and I'm happy that he went for it so confidently and quickly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Man, this little beast living up to his name.
And I haven't heard a peep out of him this whole course.
Well, he makes the catch on Shelfies. We're going to hear some peeps out of the crowd if he's able to complete stage 2, which he's got plenty of time to do. Makes that last catch.
Oh, yeah.
And he dismounts.
Over a minute on the clock, actually ahead of the fastest time to this point. There it is. There it is. Yes,
what
kid.
quick hops.
Let's go, Silent Beast. Here we go.
Staying light on his feet, not wasting any time at this point.
And staying
Everything else should be very completable.
well ahead of Colton Davis's time to that point. A full 18 seconds ahead of the fastest time at this point.
Makes the landing.
21 seconds
Just the
ahead.
community chest left. What a run by the Silent Beast.
Wow.
And fittingly, no reaction.
And
I love it.
a full 29 seconds ahead of the next finisher.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
Insane.
There's Sophie Ceno, the Speedy Ninja. 7 first places in the NNL this season. Enjoys playing the piano,
and that
skiing,
swing-
and ropes courses.
A
So
nice bump there.
should be right at home here. She's a Warrior Factory Rochester athlete.
Great reach out of her for ring tech here, and really solid movement, flipping those hands around, however, to make the grab a little bit easier. Just super fluid movement here.
Oh, get that up there. Find it. Find
Oh,
it.
man, and she
Oh
is
no,
maybe gonna-
she's gotten crooked.
Yep, smart. I was going to say I
okay.
would
Now
grab
this-
onto the ring and
This is
swing
completely
both
legal.
arms.
She's got to figure out how to redirect her momentum.
And using that, pulling up a little bit to try to.
But the bad news is she's swinging almost closer towards us. I'm
She's
worried I
getting
may
there.
have to turn from a commentator to a spotter. Well, she's
Oh,
reaching
she's
back
almost
for
there.
it.
Here it is.
Almost
Here
there.
it is. There it is.
Yes.
What an amazing recovery.
Oh, in the meantime, now she's got to worry about the dismount.
Oh my
Amazing.
gosh.
I
These
hope our
kids
photographer
are incredible.
I hope our photographer John Hart got some good shots of that one. Got it right up in his face.
And Sophie was hanging for a long time, so I wonder if we'll see that.
Yeah,
and
just
there,
that a
there
gas.
It was.
But what a fight from Sophie.
And
So proud she should be.
here is Vivian Sarafini, or Viv as she likes to go.
Second place in the World Championship, second place in Over the Ledge. So she is looking to add hopefully a first for her in Strongest Ninja, but I'm sure she'd take a podium.
And also, hopefully, hopefully a chance to go on to stage 3 as well. She is going to need to complete, and I'm waiting for my Ninja Works page to load here.
Well, in the meantime, she is both a ninja and a gymnast, two skills that will come really in handy.
She's going to need to complete special delivery in less than 1 minute and 26 seconds. She's a little bit behind Emily Bauko's pace.
And remember, she does have our world champion behind her. Great movement. Awesome work here through special delivery. Makes the landing. There's that shopping bag of chalk again, and another pass on that chalk. TA, I tell you what, I feel like so many of these top athletes today have been from TA Fitness.
You're absolutely right. TA, I remarked on this several times during the New England Regionals. When TA Plymouth has their own Nina team, they're all a bunch of little monsters. They really are. There's something in the water in Plymouth is all I'm saying. There's something in the water.
And they just have that new facility in Weymouth as well. Kira telling her to go, but she has loads of time needed to commit. Now watch out for that French toast stick. Okay, good.
And slides into second place. So Vivian has secured herself a spot in stage 2.
Somebody will need to tell me some strongest ninja permutations. She very well, if she competed as well in the other skills as she did in Over the Ledge, could be in contention for strongest ninja, although we do have the overall skills winner for the girls coming up in a moment. But first, Troy Bauer Trokachi. He's coming out of Movement Lab, Ohio. Or I'm sorry, Movement Lab, New Jersey. Wrong Movement Lab. Want to give the OG Ninja Gym their due. Just about an hour from here. That's where the first World Championships were held 5 years ago. Who could forget on that day Jeff Britton, that epic one-handed save that's still talked around in these parts. Made it all the way to the last obstacle of stage 1. The only time it's ever happened for the elites. Don't take that. Just drop it. Drop it. Just drop it. Okay.
And
hey, you know what? He's resetting the obstacle for us.
Resetted it for us,
What
yeah.
a nice guy. What a nice guy. Great job.
And you know that if he misses anything by a couple of seconds here today, he's going to go back and think, why was I so nice? Why did I reset that ring?
You got to get mean on this course.
All
He's
right.
wearing the Batman socks. I like it a lot.
And Troy moving on to Lawrence Ladder.
He was one of the athletes who we thought had a real good chance of beating stage 1, just could not complete splat a lot. And he peeled on that spinning bar. I don't know if he realized it was going to spin because he front grabbed it instead of a mixed grip. Tough break there out of Troy.
Well, here is Jagger, and that is Jagger like Mick Jagger, not Jagger or not Jaeger, like Jaegerman or Jägermeister.
Still no. There you go. Clearly Mary the innocent one of us. As if
I wasn't looking at my notes here.
When he isn't doing Ninja, he's biking to 7-Eleven for a Slurpee. His favorite flavor is banana, but he usually mixes them all together. I bet he's one of those kids like me, where he goes to a soda fountain and then just punches all of the things, and he has all of the sodas all at once. Were you one of those kids, Mary?
No. I did not like mixed flavors. Well, I was a little boring.
Yes, that is very boring.
Well, what's not boring right now is Jagger's run.
No kidding. He is
flying through here, and 2 seconds ahead of Harry's time to that point. Now, the times, I don't really pay too much attention to who's ahead until we get to the last couple of obstacles. That's where you really start to see what things are shaping up like compared to some of the other runs. But still a good sign to be so far ahead of some of the leaders
don't
here.
lose that. Nice dismount.
Beautiful.
I assume that, there's some padding beyond that platform. I'm assuming it's not coming in on the camera, but yes, in case they were to overshoot, there is padding back there.
Going for that swing.
A grimace.
Wow, and carrying that momentum through. A little bit of an interesting build here. I'm dropping the legs a little bit sooner than I'd like to see, but no problem. Still gets the grab. And we are looking at about 14 seconds ahead of Easton.
Wow. And right across the French toast sticks.
These times are getting faster and faster.
We knew they would.
And swinging all the way up to those ropes. Or to the pipes, excuse me, from the rope. I was waiting
he's
going to
skip the ring.
I was waiting for that. Those pipes are definitely close enough. You don't really need that ring in the middle.
Wow, look at the time he has remaining. We saw the teens and preteens decimate stage 2, and now we've just seen it from one of our kids, 1:52, nearly a minute left on the clock.
Crazy. And we now officially have 5 finishers, so it is going to be a finisher's game if you want to advance on to stage 3 for the boys.
And I have never gotten a solid answer on if all clears advance, even if you didn't beat stage 1. I know that they do.
Yes, I want to say that we saw that in the teen and or preteen division. All right, guys, here is
But
Griffin
I feel like
Mace.
those were still eligible in the World Championship is the thing. So if... Okay, Mary says yes. You would know
I'm
better than that.
feeling pretty confident about my answer, but
Okay, well,
I would like a solid rules confirmation there.
If Chris Wilczewski ever comes back into the commentary booth, we'll ask him, because he'd be the guy to know. Well, in the meantime, Griffin Mace, Flying Griffin, is in fact flying through the air with the deftest of ease. Was that the correct word? I have no idea. Coming out of Strive Ninja Fitness, he has grip for days and can hang on the cliffhanger for over a minute. He enjoys hunting and archery and snowboards.
One of our athletes who made it to Bazooka Barrel. Many athletes making it to Bazooka Barrel and just not quite getting the clear there. And Griffin, yep.
Okay.
I mentioned earlier I was worried about the reach down with the static movement, but Griffin went for the hop.
Smart. On shelfies now.
I just have a very big smile on my face watching Griffin run because I've been watching him run all season, and it's just so awesome to see these kids having their big moment out here.
Yeah, this is one of the awesome things about Ninja that I kind of alluded to earlier this week, is that there's no other sport where these kids, when they're on the course, they are the star, and here they are big stars with big crowds around them, the lights on them. Yes, it's a lot of pressure, but they get to be their big heroes. It's essentially like they're little superheroes.
They are, and it looks like Griffin is about to be a hero that has cleared stage 2.
Taking his time on Community Chest, and he gets the lock. And Griffin Mace, he's fired up. And he should be. He has the second fastest time, completing it in just over 2 minutes.
Fantastic. And, we talk about the need for speed on stage 2. It's a bit of an easier course, but having a speedy finish gives you the ability to see what your competitors have done on stage 3 and figure out your strategy for that.
unexpected Emmy, Emmeline Archer. She won over the ledge. She won step by step. She won full swing. She came in second in express lane, but only because she missed it by 1/100th of a second.
Oh my goodness.
She came 1/100th of a second from sweeping skills, something only Charlie Ball yesterday has ever done. She has now joined Brandon Avila in the kids' male division last year as athletes that have 3 firsts and a second in skills.
Look at this movement right here.
And obviously, already the World Championship in tow, not even on her mind, only thinking about the buzzer. Something Kristin Martin did earlier, but that would do her very well after she came so close on stage 1.
And certainly with all of those wins in the skills competition, if she were to get the full clear on stage 2 and advance to stage 3, that would put her in really strong contention for World's Strongest Ninja. Grabbing a little bit of chalk.
Yeah, going with the block chalk.
That's a really tiny piece of block chalk.
Well, you don't need that much, right?
This is true. Especially on this obstacle, it's been up all week, so you know that it's nice and chalked up for our athletes here already. Going for the swing here, going for the little transfer. It's good.
Nice.
Oh, she almost lost it there. Great control, flipping around.
Wow, she's the first to link that last shelf.
And now eyeing up this somewhat scary obstacle. Great attack.
No!
Oh, no!
But she came in second. That is good enough to move on to stage 3.
Oh,
so,
wow. So still in the running.
All she needed was to finish in the top 5, which she did. And whatever those top 5 are going to be reordered by how they place in stage 3. Oh, I thought Carl was just Carl wants to say hey. Say hey to the live stream, Carl. Get in here, Carl.
Hello, live stream.
Carl, we couldn't hear you.
That's probably how he likes it, to be honest.
All right. Now we got Sebastian Sebby is up.
Sebastian Robitin. I was surprised to hear that he's fluent in Romanian. And he, not only that, is an accomplished rock climber, enjoys gymnastics. And oh, by the way, number 1 in points in the kids' male division. I think possibly number 1. Like, he was I remember seeing he had like 280 points or something.
Wow. So
I think there were only a couple athletes in any division with more points than Sebastian. Last year, I just saw he didn't finish on a single podium.
Wow.
And all the way from that to finishing in the top 10 in the World Championship this year. Obviously, strongest ninja in his sights now.
What an accomplishment. Sebby also goes by the Emerald Ninja. Sebby eyeing up the shelfies and moving closer and closer to this transfer here.
Good kick.
Nice work.
Great jump. Eyeing up that shelfie. Makes the grab.
Great.
And the dismount.
Great work. Lots of good pointers coming from his coach, Mike Elwell. He's visualizing it, figuring out exactly what he's going to do.
Kind of figuring out his steps with his hands. And then just came up a little short.
Oh, man.
Coach Mike Elwell, so incredibly proud of him.
What a great season for Sebby.
And as it was just pointed out to me, the first runner from earlier, he ran at 8 a.m. sharp. He has been waiting for this moment for almost 8 hours. It's Igor Malkowski. He finished 3rd overall in skills, so very much in the running for Strongest Ninja. Also finished 3rd in step-by-step, so he will be getting a medal today.
And he is taking a casual approach here.
You can do a 9-foot lache coming out of your home gym of Ultimate Obstacles.
I know. That's why I'm a little quiet right now.
Paying close attention to Igor. He was so close. And honestly, I feel like with a little bit better performance in regionals, He would have run a little bit later, and he would have known, had he not been the first runner, that he would have had to move on stage 1 because he was right there at the end, totally could have cleared.
Yeah, right there at the end. I think it was just that addition of the 15 seconds to the time limit that, caused us to think, oh, we don't need to push the pace quite as much. But
there was a large round of applause when Anthony DeFranco announced the time limit at 7:30 this morning, that it was 1 minute 25 seconds. And then we ended up getting a lower percentage than yesterday. He's getting a good swing here, eyeing up that last shelf.
And I'm
It's
glad
right
he
there.
waited there, making sure he's getting the grab.
Which he does, and he can dismount. Who's that on the sidelines, Mary?
That is Eric Mata, the owner of Ultimate Obstacles. Oh
I
my
should have
God,
known
Igor,
that.
don't do that to me. Okay. All right. And Igor is moving now.
To be fair, it's been 16 months since I've seen anyone, so I have not seen Eric in a while.
All right, and here goes Igor.
Getting, I
Oh,
think that was a little
God.
fist bump in midair. Igor getting the buzzer that he was so close to on stage 1. Hits the stage 2 buzzer, and he is happy as he should be. Mary is exasperated. Poor Mary might need to take a breath.
Exasperated. I'm just really proud and really happy. When you we've
You have some water right there, Mary.
Oh,
you might want
man.
to take some. She's going to. I'm going to as well. I'm exhausted watching her. Well, while Mary recollects herself, the colored-haired ninja Walker Dominic was in stage 2 in the World Championship last year, timed out on the air walls. This year, a little bit more generous of a time limit. Obviously not competing for the World Championship, but he does have a chance to get some redemption on stage 2. Coming out of Legendary Fitness in Wisconsin. Looks up to Joe Moravsky, who's doing a meet and greet a couple days ago. Hope he gets to meet him if he has not already. We know he'll be here tomorrow defending his title.
He will be here tomorrow. We had Joe in the commentator booth with us earlier this week, and just a great time really talking about the athlete strategy on stage 2. There were several...
he got the tap, but he
no.
just slipped off. He thought he had his hand in there and just went a second too early. Oh, he's saying it spun. He's saying the bar spun on him. I can see him lip sync. Oh, my gosh.
Ninjarella.
Emmy didn't win the World Championship.
Kate did.
Kate did. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Here we go, Kate.
That break between stages 1 and 2 felt like it lasted 6 hours.
It was a pretty long break. It was nice. We were running very much on time, so...
Let me try this again. Kate Ruiz is our world champion in the kids female division. She won 3rd place in full swing, so in addition to that World Championship trophy, she'll be getting a skills medal. Would love to also claim the double of Strongest Ninja, although she's just brought in the ring with her. She tosses it down.
Good recovery there, not letting it phase her.
Ninjarella, she calls herself, out of Westchester Ninja Warriors, and they will have just one runner in the World Championship division for the boys in just a bit.
And Kate, looking at the names on the Ninja Works leaderboard here, Kate is going to need to get through special delivery and then I think through shelfies if she wants to secure her spot for stage 3. Already a world champion, but definitely capable of probably clearing this course. I think we might see another female clear.
A big animal lover. She's a gymnast and loves to do art. Would love to see her make some ninja art, actually. Send it to us. Tag us on Instagram. Or send an email, whatever floats your boat. We'd love to see it. On shelfies, laser focused on that last one, which she's got.
Nice work going for that grab.
French toast sticks. Oh,
there
she just
it
got
is.
it. Well, she,
Getting
by
through that.
getting past shelfies, clinched a spot in stage 3, but again,
We're getting
she
it
doesn't know. She doesn't care. She wants a buzzer.
She wants
She's
to
going to
clear.
get it. She has almost a minute left. Could she sub the 2 now is the question.
I think She's going to have to do it in less than 10 seconds.
She's over 30 seconds ahead of Tristan's pace.
Wow.
It's the buzzer. That's going to be our third sub 2 minute time. And she was almost 40 seconds faster than Tristan.
Fantastic work out of Kate, showing us why she is the world champ.
We're seeing those buzzers we wanted to see, and I have a very good likelihood that we're going to see several of those 4 runners in the World Championship division for the boys decided on stage 3. Alden, not Aiden, Kane. Calls himself the Backyard Ninja, although he also trains at Albany Ninja Lab. You can see Joe Maxwell, who's opening a facility in Utica soon, on his sidelines.
Really looks up to Daniel Gill, who actually has arrived. I saw him out in the parking lot.
Yeah, he was doing the meet and
bit.
greets. That's right.
And Daniel will be competing tomorrow in our elite division as well.
I love this big smile on Alden's face. He's having a lot of fun here on stage 2. Finished 7th in the World Championship, which is extremely impressive after a long season in a tough division, making it into the top 10. And now he's out here to have some fun. Plays through special delivery. He just made the front half in about a minute, taking a breath. He has loads of time. There's the kick. And the jump onto the swinging shelf. You could tell Joe Maxwell was excited. Wow. Mm-hmm. We are seeing some excitement escape Alden's face as well. And maybe a little too soon.
Oh, man. Went for the efficient moves, which we love to see.
He got overly excited and just lost his grip, and his mood has changed dramatically. But he should be so incredibly proud of himself for the season that he's had, and Mom is too.
You know, I told some of the athletes who went out on, earlier moves in stage 1, they were going for the efficient moves. They were doing what they needed to do to get the win on the course, and so they should be absolutely proud of that. It doesn't always work out, but it should never take away from who they are as ninjas. One run does not define who you are as a ninja.
Efficiency was the name of the game on stage 1. The 4 athletes that cleared were the ones who were efficient, especially on Splat-A-Lot. I was talking in the back. I felt like a lot of athletes could have static Splat-A-Lot and that they would have gotten through in enough time. John Bochmeier out of Ninja Life in Pensacola. We've seen a couple of them today. Or this week, anyway.
Rocking those Converse shorts.
Team Bucky? Oh, because of his last name. I see. His nickname, according to his athlete bio, is John.
It's a great nickname.
Yeah. I mean, if your name is John, it makes sense for your nickname to also be John. Whiffs on special
delivery. That's the first
delivery.
athlete we've seen miss that grab and be able to save it today.
I think we might have had one other, but I could be mistaken. In any event, because they don't have to lachey directly to it, they are able to save themselves. Makes the dismount on his shelfies.
Showing off some good grip strength because that other hand was hanging off of a spinning bar.
Reaches around for the second shelf. That saves him a little bit of energy, builds up a great swing. Could have gone on that swing. He'll go on this one. You don't need to be super efficient because this time limit, not really the tightest time limit in the world. It's ultimately just about how much lactic acid you have left in the tank after doing both stage 1 and skills today. Of course, we're super happy all of our athletes have done the skills. Gives them a lot more of an experience.
Oh,
wow.
We're still
He just saved that. He just saved that. That was incredible.
He's still good.
John Hart getting into position, looking over to his coach for advice on how to save it. And
is he going to try to go back?
I think he's going back.
I think he's going to try.
Reese says, no, you can't grab the strap. You can't grab the strap. Dang it. Well,
that is unfortunate.
Just wasn't sure what to do and just forgot he couldn't grab the strap.
Oh, man, that is a bummer for this athlete. All right, up next we have Lucas Savage, the last of our ninjas who did not clear the course in stage 1. He had the fastest time through Bazooka Barrel.
He says he has custom shirts with Captain America doing ninja obstacles. He's a huge Captain America. He has a huge Captain America shield filled with signatures of various ninjas. I think I've seen that shield.
Yes,
actually.
I think I have too, actually.
He should tag up with that Axios kid that had the Captain America shirt. They should be friends. They have some Captain America fandom in common. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this sport too. Everybody's on Instagram now, making friends from all around the country. A great opportunity for these athletes to meet athletes from all around the country with similar interests. He says he likes to give a muscle and smile after completing an obstacle. Well, he has a little bit more time to do that in this stage. We remarked that wasn't quite possible in the last stage.
Not in stage 1.
No. But in stage 2, yeah, you got some time. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Far and away the longest time limit.
Bobbled that hand just a little bit, but still.
It was 1:55 yesterday, and we only saw 2 clears. Momentum shift was the killer, but today everybody threw with those PVC pipes gone. Onto the ring.
I think removing those PVCs was a good choice on the center court side.
I completely agree.
I think that would have been really difficult for our 6 to 8-year-old athletes, for sure.
I'm going to assume, though, that overnight they're going to move that back to the 2-pipe lateral position that we saw the teens struggle with.
Yeah, and one thing that I think you'll see tomorrow on Momentum Shift, it's slider tech is what I call it. It's and you saw several athletes this week attempt to do it, but it's that throwing your chest forward so that your hips end up behind you, and then that puts you in the perfect position to progress, to throw a lache, basically. And I'm actually staring at an athlete who's really good at that right now. Noah Munier is on the center court ramp.
He's going to be one of the sleeper favorites tomorrow. He beat all 3 stages in the teen division last year. Meanwhile, we're about to see a stage 2 buzzer from Lucas Savage.
Wow, Lucas Savage becoming our 8th finisher here today.
For the boys.
And
we had at least one for the girls, did we not?
I think we did. I know
think
Kate.
it was just the...
We had 2 finishes for the females, actually.
2, okay.
Or did we have 3?
No, only 2.
Hang on,
I was trying to figure out if we had 1 or 2. We've lost count. There have been so many
We are waiting for...
Scrolls up, 2.
All right, 2.
Okay, Kate did clear.
Yes.
I couldn't remember if Kate cleared or not.
All right. For all the marbles.
This is now the World Championship division. These 4 runners defeated Stage 1. Their World Championship is still alive.
We have 4 athletes that cleared the course.
Fighting for 3 trophies, but the most important one is the one that says first place.
And this is Will Vaz. Mora is up and out of her seat right now, making sure she catches this run. Will had one of the most exciting finishes that we have seen today with 0.19 seconds left on the clock to hit the buzzer.
That was amazing what he was able to do. The resiliency from this young man to stay calm and collected. Look at that move. He tosses the ring immediately. We'll get that reset. Don't worry about that ring. Let's watch Will beat stage 2. Although I don't want to jinx him too hard.
I don't think Aiden can be jinxed after that save today.
Wrong name.
Will, yes, you are correct.
You got a little ahead of yourself, Mary. Well, Will is looking good. We'll have to check for sure with the pronunciation if it's Vaz or Vaz. With Mora, she would know. We got a little word from Mora about how proud she was. The first finisher, one of only 4 through stage 1. We've seen 10, though, through stage 2.
And I'm a little worried about this transfer. Lots of swings here. Nice work, Will.
Great grit and determination.
Coming from the Grit Ninja, wouldn't expect anything less.
Vaz or Vaz? Vaz. Confirmed from Mora, it was Vaz.
All right, and Will is going for this throw. Nice work. Now, he's moving through the course a little bit slower than some of our other athletes, but he still has plenty of time to finish as long as he can get this jump, and it's good. Look at that.
And now no reason to slow down because you can surely beat momentum shift. And at that point, it's just, how fast can you do these remaining obstacles They're just speed obstacles. As he goes, okay, there we go. I like that
And-
hand-over-hand approach.
Yep, making sure he gets the dismount.
Just
and now,
community chest to go.
plenty of time left to finish out this course and keep his a world
That's okay.
championship
That's
bid
okay. That's okay. You're allowed
alive.
to touch down. And he clears. Now, this is interesting because he had 5 athletes in the strongest ninja division that would cleared faster than him. So that means that if the other runners clear faster than Will, the other runners will not only get to see how far Will does, but also get more of a gauge of what they might have to do because other runners will get to run stage 3 between Will and whoever can go faster.
Absolutely. And that's the strategy. Really, stage 2, mostly clearable. And we've seen that most of this week. You know, a couple tricky technique points, but if you can get through that, you know, you have to give yourself the choice of whether or not you want to go fast on stage 2 so that you have more time to see what the competition looks like on stage 3. And here's Aiden.
Aiden made stage 3 last year. He has a long list of accomplishments.
Wasn't really sure where to go right there, trying
He
to
was
figure out
the
which obstacle was
2019
next.
Texas Ninja League champion, the South Central Regional champ. Wow, we can see why he was the South Central Regional champion, and he apparently has won multiple regular season competitions as well. He was 2nd overall in skills, so very much in the hunt for strongest ninja. He won full swing and got 2nd in over the ledge.
And going with that sideways technique on the shelfies here. Now, he looked a little bit confused when he got off of ring tech. Wasn't quite sure where the next obstacle started. But thankfully, it looks like that little bobble did not throw him off too much. He is just a few seconds behind the current fastest time, which is by Igor Milkowski. Igor not in the running for the world championship, but still looking for world's strongest.
Great run across French toe sticks. A little bit late of a clear, but he's through. How's his time? Oh, fantastic.
he's got
Over a minute.
Plenty of time.
Just don't mess this up because that would be a heartbreaker to fail that obstacle after all that. Through community chest. Locks the
really
boxes.
making sure he has it locked in.
And he is through. Does he have the fastest time?
He does.
He does.
1:48.84, just a little bit faster than Igor's time of 1:49.
Wow. Just in time. Jake Rotzman, he won Express Lane, so regardless of his outcome in the World Championship, he has a medal coming his way. We saw sister Sophia run at the beginning of Stage 2. Hard to believe that was almost 2 hours ago, Mary.
Stage 2. Yeah, that was actually 2 hours ago.
Time flies when you're watching ninjas fly. So thank you all for sticking with us. It's day 7 of the World Championship, the final day coming tomorrow with the elites. But first, we've got these amazing kids on Stage 2. They have crushed Stage 2 after a bit of a setback this morning. Jake Rotzman just motoring here through ring tech. And now on to Lawrence Ladder, named as such because we are at Center Court Lawrence.
And again, Jake took first place at New England Regionals and was number 1 in the power rankings.
Wow.
Such a strong athlete.
He was our final runner of Stage 1, actually.
Yes.
So even though he had theoretically the least rest between Stages 1 and 2, he still had about 3 hours in between. He did skills early this morning, so he should be well rested for Stage 2. The other 2 athletes that defeated Stage 1 have also defeated Stage 2, and he sticks his tongue out. The Michael Jordan, as Philip called it earlier. A lot of athletes have been doing that. I guess that's his determination face. 1:15. He does not have the fastest time through those obstacles. Oh, that was close.
Man,
but again, because of their lighter frames, they do not rock French toe sticks as much. So they are able to stand on it. Generally inadvisable, but it works.
Jake is about to clear this course right here. And he is all the way through there.
45 seconds to go. He will easily defeat Community Chest. Gets them to lock, hits the buzzer. Jake Ratzman, the 4th fastest time. He advances in the World Championship, and now
it is
listen to that applause for Grayson Rukas.
Rukas.
By the way, I just realized 3 of the 4 clears were the last 3 boys to run. So we got 4 clears right at the end of stage 1. And now they are running at the end of stage 2. Grayson won skills overall, did not win any individual skill, but got 2nd in step-by-step, 3rd in full swing, and 2nd in express lane. So if he wins the World Championship, almost certainly going to win Strongest Ninja with it. Now, in theory, if one of the Strongest Ninjas beats him on stage 3, he could win the World Championship without winning Strongest Ninja. But I would really have to work out the permutations. Most likely, he wins World Champion. He gets them both.
All right, and Grayson is moving through. He's got that awesome mohawk helping him through this course here.
A lot of mohawks.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. I like it.
It's cool, yeah. You
Grayson
can be cool without a mohawk, but
more cool. You're more cool with one.
Yeah,
for sure. So. Well, these 6 to 8-year-olds are way cooler than we are. Absolutely flying through.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of dorks over here.
Stage
so why do we know?
1, and his time looks really good here. He had special delivery. The clear of that was about 2 seconds ahead of Igor's pace.
And now he is 7 seconds ahead of the fastest time, the fastest today through Shelfies, and he's about to be the fastest through French Toast Sticks.
And the crowd erupting behind us, knowing that as soon as he's passed French Toast Sticks, it is in the bag. So here we go, Grayson.
You could even say it's in a shopping bag of chalk that he denied again.
Yep.
That poor shopping bag.
Recycled shopping bag of chalk as well.
Remember, Recycle Kids, he could have the fastest time. Aiden currently has the fastest time. Can he get over the boxes in time?
And yes he does. Grayson moving
seconds.
into first place, 144. Not only a strong contender for our world champion, but at this point also in very strong contention for a world's strongest ninja. So it's going to come down to how he does on stage 3 and how I think the next place that we could think about would be Igor Malkowski, who took 2nd in skills overall. So we will see how that all goes down once we get to stage 3.
I was hoping that Chris was around so we could double check to make sure that all of the clears of stage 2 will be in stage 3. We obviously know the 4 athletes that beat stage 1, they all beat stage 2, they'll all be in stage 3, as well as the top 4 ladies. Philip, can you get the leaderboard up so the audience can see who those 4 ladies are? Of course, Kate Ruiz and Kristin Martin hitting the 2nd and 3rd buzzers for the girls, and then Emmeline Archer and Vivian Sarafini, who were 2 and 3 in the World Championship. They will also be moving on to stage 3. So well done, ladies.
Fantastic. And taking all of those clears would be 12 male athletes moving on to stage 3.
And we are going to wrap things up so that we can get equipment moved over there. I do not have a time. Do we have a time, Kelly? Time on stage 3? Just guess. 4:30 warm up, 5 o'clock stage 3. So that would put 4:45 will be rules. So that would put stage 3 about 5 or 5:15
most likely.
Yeah. Be ready at 5, but more likely 5:15. Of course, we had an hour stop down yesterday, so who knows? That means we got to get equipment moved quickly. So
all right.
Mary and I will see
Signing
you on
off.
stage 3.
What's up, guys? My name's Zach Day,
And I'm Adam Burnett.
and we're the owners of Sen City, where we can bring the ninja course right to your home.
Just like last year, we're giving away another free ninja belt at NNL World Championships.
You don't need to be competing in Worlds to enter. All you need is a valid NNL NinjaWorks athlete ID for a chance to win.
To enter, you can go to our website at SenCityNinja.com, or you can enter in person at Worlds.
The winner will be drawn randomly at the end of Worlds.
We wish everyone who's competing the best of luck.
go. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, cause